The only local news teams taking action for you. KIMA KEPR Action News starts now.
Coming up this morning on Action News, an Ellensburg man already facing charges for disorderly conduct is being charged with a new crime after he was connected to a September incident near the CWU campus. He's been seen by a judge where he's entered his plea to the crimes. We'll share the latest. Plus, police are investigating 2 fires set at ballot drop boxes, one in Oregon and another here in the Evergreen State. Hundreds of ballots destroyed, though law enforcement has a lead. And the Kittitas County Health Network is moving after outgrowing their current space shared with 2 other agencies, going from 1 full-time employee to over a dozen. Officials say the move will add visibility into the community as well. We'll have that story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
Good morning. I'm Storm Tracker Mike McCabe in for Jefferson Donovan.
And Mike, in the world of weather, it's definitely feeling like autumn out there. Chilly's way to start the day over in Yakima. And as we work our way through the latter half of the morning, are we expecting temperatures to reach average or maybe even above average?
We'll be a little bit above average in some spots. Yeah, not a bad looking fall day at all. Lots of sunshine. This morning we're clear in Yakima at 29 degrees. A chilly start, and this morning in the Tri-Cities, as opposed to yesterday, the winds are light, and as a result, look at that number. We're just below that freezing mark right now at 31 degrees. Sunshine today, a beautiful fall afternoon. Our next weather maker moves in late tomorrow. This will bring rain heading into Halloween. What about the rest of the week and into your weekend? I'll have your full storm tracker forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Mike. We begin this morning in Kittitas County. An Ellensburg man who was arrested last week for disorderly conduct is now facing more charges. The man was arrested for allegedly spitting on a police officer while they were processing him for booking after he was found banging on a window at a county courthouse, highly intoxicated. He is now also facing new charges of malicious mischief and obstruction of a police officer for an incident in September where he was arrested for throwing a large rock through the windows of a parked pickup near the CWU campus. He was arraigned October 21st in both criminal cases, and during the arraignment, he has pled not guilty to all of the charges. Both trials are scheduled to start on December 10th. 2 fires set at ballot drop boxes in Oregon and Washington state are believed to be connected. Police say someone placed incendiary devices in ballot drop boxes in Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver, Washington yesterday morning. Officials identified a suspect vehicle connected to both fires. 3 ballots were damaged in Portland. Officials there plan to contact those voters, but hundreds were destroyed in the fire in Vancouver. Authorities say voters who dropped ballots off at the damaged box can obtain a new one.
The incident this morning is very similar to 2 incidents in the Vancouver area. The most recent just this morning, in fact, about an hour earlier than what happened here in southeast Portland.
The first time a device was found burning in Vancouver was about 3 weeks ago on October 8th. That incident and the fires overnight continue to be under investigation. Portland police released these images yesterday of the car the person responsible might have been driving. It's a 2001 to 2004 Volvo S60 with no front license plate, but it does have a rear plate. The surveillance image, though, is too blurry to make out the details. Governor Jay Inslee is condemning the attack on the ballot drop box in Vancouver, saying in part of a statement, quote, "This was a violent attack on democracy, and we will do everything to keep our election system strong and secure in Washington. State and local election teams are fully dedicated to making sure every person's vote is counted fairly and accurately. There will be 24-hour enhanced security around ballot drop-off locations." The outgoing governor is urging concerned Vancouver area voters to check with the Clark County Auditor's Office or votewa.gov to get accurate information on getting a replacement ballot. And last night, closures of eastbound Interstate 182 and the off-ramp to southbound Broadmoor Boulevard began as crews worked to install a new sign bridge. They started at 7 p.m., closing the right lane of eastbound I-182, along with the off-ramp to Broadmoor Boulevard. The off-ramp reopened at about 4 a.m. with shoulder closure remaining. Tonight and tomorrow, a full closure of eastbound I-182 at Broadmoor will occur, with reopening set for 5 a.m. both days.
People will be asked to detour around the area, most likely on 240 and then coming across the Blue Bridge. Being late at night, we're hoping there won't be too much impact on folks. But yes, you will have to take the long way around to get to some areas, so that should impact traffic. So people need to plan ahead for that.
FunFar also mentions there are some tentative dates for additional closures next week. We'll be sure to keep you in the know. For the full schedule of the I-182 closures, head over to our website, KEPRTV.com. The Kittitas County Health Network is going to be moving locations this week. Currently, they share a building with the Kittitas Valley Fire Rescue and the Kittitas Valley Healthcare. When KCHN first moved into the building years ago, they had only one full-time employee. Now, over a dozen. This new space that they have will give them more room to grow, along with a conference room and their name on the street.
I'm excited that KCHN will have visibility in our community. Currently, there's no buildings that have our sign, our name, any recognition. So this will give us the opportunity to get our name out there a little bit more.
The new location of their office is 2411 West Dollarway Avenue in Ellensburg. They will complete the move-in on Friday. And this week, you can join West Valley School District for a night of spooky fun. Local bus drivers have put in hours outside their regular schedules to transform their buses and bring Halloween fun to families. Since 2016, the event has expanded from one night to 4. And today, you can join the haunt from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Wide Hollow Elementary and at Mountain View Elementary tomorrow. It's a night of trunk-or-treating and costumes, all thanks to the dedicated drivers and volunteers who make it happen. Now, with that, let's jump right over to Storm Tracker Mike McCabe to kind of talk what to expect today. Folks are going to be out tonight over at Wide Hollow Elementary, and then again tomorrow night at another school. What can they expect?
Spooky season.
Yeah, spooky season is here. The temperatures are also reflecting that. Are we expecting any precipitation to add to the spooky factor?
We definitely will. In fact, by late tomorrow and into Halloween, our next weather maker moves in. We're going to see some rain as a result. But today, lots of sunshine, temperatures into the 50s, even some 60s in places like Pasco this afternoon. We'll look for a high of 61 degrees. Winds will be light. Enjoy today because the breezy, cooler, and wetter weather is on the way. I will track it and let you know where it ends up, how much of that rain we could get with your full storm tracker forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Mike. The time now is 5:07. Coming up on KEPR KIMA this morning, a local organization aiming to provide electoral education to the Yakima Latino community is hosting 2 events this week ahead of the election, tonight in Sunnyside and at YVC on Friday. Officials say it's time to change the Latino culture into those who vote early. In about 2 minutes, we'll tell you what to expect. But later in the show, news around the nation. Hunters in Maine are being asked not to eat their game because potentially harmful chemicals could be in the meat of 2 of the most popular game animals in the state. The chemical, one we've been battling for years. And doctors say to avoid cannabis use during pregnancy. According to a study published in JAMA Pediatrics, using it while pregnant can lead to cognitive and emotional problems in children. We'll talk that when we get to health news. Stay with us.